9 million. This sounds like a bad Dragon Ball commercial.
Curious, these are United Colonies markings, but we are in Freestar Collective space. It then stands to reason that this was once a secret UC facility.
Okay, I think another mod broke. I think my Arabesh mod broke. Because I should have my Arabesh Star Wars. If I remember correctly, the last time when I played and tested, it worked just fine. So something is conflicted, I think. But that's okay. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to be making a full-time series out of this, but... And it's all so, like, new right now. Oh, Jaspero, do you know the secret behind the Terramorphs? I don't want to spoil it if you don't know the secret behind the Terramorphs, but if you do, then I'll talk about it. I think all of these posters should be Star Wars posters with Urabesh. Dude, I had such a blast playing that mission, and I absolutely loved finding out that the Terramorphs were secretly heat lynches. The thing that everybody spent all the time talking bad about and saying we're stupid and we're just a minor annoyance turned out to secretly be like the thing that they all were the most terrified about. Yeah, me too. My girl, Elise, well, not specifically my girl, but my character, Elise, that I made, she was a UC girl through and through. She married Sarah. She went through the whole entire, like, UC citizenship. She did all the UC missions. She did Jasper Cricks and the Key. She did the Terramorph thing. And then got her full citizenship. It was funny because after I did all that, I was like, well, I'm kind of done with this character. Like, she doesn't have anything more to do. She accomplished all that she set out to do. So, time to retire her. And yeah, sure enough, she had her happy ending. Okay, we're down to 1 bullet. And now we're down to no bullets. Do I have any other weapons? Besides... Yeah, I don't. Oh, time to go axing them a question. Which is fair, because Praxis is a, he has a Vibro Axe. So technically this all makes sense. Drink some milk we found in the bathroom right next to the toilet, because that's not weird. Certainly doesn't speak of it being bad milk. Yep. Elbereth and Praxis. Yeah, see, all these posters should be Star Wars posters. That mod definitely broke. Praxis is a character from another thing. Something that I created with Gemma for another roleplay server, and he is a Mandalorian as well, and Elbereth is his adopted daughter, who he found in a slave position, and took her back to his conclave to raise. Yeah, and she's a Lost Night sister. Yep, she's a foundling. She was she was officially adopted by him, and then taught the Mandalorian ways. Praxis's armor is red and black, which is the one thing I'm sad about. So, the one thing I found is that you can't really color your Mandalorian armor yet. So, your options are either to look like Din Djarin or to look like one of the other Mandalorians. There aren't any color options. I kind of hope that's what they come out with next, because I would absolutely love to color my Mandalorian armor color the right color. Alright, let's equip some frag grenades. Jasper, I should be coming up on one of the Star Wars weapons in a second. But remember, it's not super impressive, but it does look like a Star Wars weapon. Ooh. Ooh. One of the other weapons I picked up. Okay, let's actually get this figured out. I need you here, you here, and then I'll just put you here.
There is nothing nearby.
I love this pistol. I love the way it looks. I am kind of digging the axe. Maybe I'll finally put some stuff into melee weapons. He does get better the more he's okay, here it should be. Ah, no, my other weapon pack is broken too. Because the E11 blaster rifle is right. The name is right, but the... Alright, hang on. I get the full experience for Mr. Jaspero. Alright, let's figure out. Jaspero, you've done mod testing. Do I have to actually exit out of the game to do the mods? What did I add? I only added... Okay, yeah, I do have to. No, I don't want console commands. I'm not ready for that. Okay, let's go back to the... So wait, so you... Hang on. So load back in. I get what the vibe you're putting down. How do I disable them? I ask you that knowing that you don't play this... You don't play it on PC. Which makes it somewhat silly to ask you it. But... Alright, let's go back to creations. Double-clicking on it doesn't do anything. Space doesn't do anything. Tab doesn't do anything. I think I do have to back out of the game. Okay, so you're saying go back into the... I get you. I get you. Let me just try... Yeah. Let me just try disabling some stuff in the load order and seeing if that fixes it. No, go back in. Go back in. Are you about to crash? You were stuttering a bit. Okay, let's go to the load order, because I only added like 3 things. Imperial armaments doesn't need to be higher. No, I want ATST enemies on. I don't want to... Let's take away Earth Restored. And that's all we need to do, right? And then if not, we'll do what you said to do. Let's see if that fixed it. Yes. I broke you, didn't I? I broke you, didn't I? Because now you're not doing anything. Oh, there we go. There we go. No, it's still messed up, isn't it? Okay, let's do this. Did it reactivate it? Because now it's got a check mark on it. Did it reactivate it and I just misread what it said? We'll do what you said to do, because that's fine. It doesn't. It's not a huge. It's not a huge I bet you it did reactivate him, didn't it? Yes, it did. Okay. Yeah, it did. I misread what it said. I thought it was gonna... I thought it was saying it was fine. Okay. Let's go to desktop. Now it actually won't go. It is taking forever to go back to the desktop. There we go. Alright, let's try this again. We'll load back up. Alright, let's go back in. Creations. Options, enable all creations. We go back, we reload. Load this game. Well, you should give it a try. I'll jump in and tell you whether or not it's working or not. I did, didn't I? I don't think it would have let me load into the game without the mods. At this point. There we go! Jaspro with the fix! Alright, so we got the dagger. Which should be a vibro dagger. And then we got the vibro axe. I think the vibro axe especially looks good. And then we do have the blaster. But unfortunately, this is what you get when you aim down the sights. But I think it looks good. Like, I mean, it looks like a Vibro. It looks like an E11. You can't say that that doesn't look like an E11. But, yeah. I wish it had done the scope at least, because the scope is on there and then disappears the second you aim. Probably, but you should probably just give it the scope. I don't think these can be modded either, from what I remember. The mod said I don't think the mod said that it can't be modified. But as you'll watch, it's not the most accurate of weapons. And there's no sound, see? And now I'm aiming right at him and it's not doing anything. It might very well be.
Violence significantly decreases one's life expectancy.
Yeah, I mean, they're not. They're very basic. Like I said, it's not even worth putting it into the game right now. Like, you have to basically be on top of them. Like, even that, I mean, I'm literally shooting right at this guy, and it's not. Because the iron sights are clearly not, like, right? So. No. Undo. Okay.
Avoid getting shot. You might die.
Ooh! No, what's at the mines on Bindi? You got me curious. You know you can go to their office. The Mining Corporation's office in New Atlantic City and tell them about the what happened. Wendigo. You know, I'm just glancing at this from the corner, right? I thought you were Jaspro for a second. About to say, Jaspro, there's no Wendigos in this game. Lies upon lies. But yeah, you can go and be like, hey, the miners got into some shit. And they'll basically be like, oh, thanks for telling us. Goodbye. Oh, man. I don't need to hear you. But what's at the mines in Bindi? There we go. Yes, the Star Wars posters are in. Yeah. Ah. And see, even without the... Really? Are you making a Until Dawn reference, Gemma? I can't imagine you've played that game because it's a scary game. But if you are making it a Until Dawn reference, then
I'm detecting a safe nearby.
Congratulations. You have my respect. I don't know. She said she's saying no. You have played.
Make use of whatever
Oh, the Wendigo. Well, wait, was that a Wendigo? I thought that was just a giant. Oh no, it was a Wendigo. You're right. That was a bad decision that one of us made. I'm not gonna name who. I'm not gonna say who it was, but one of us made a bad decision. Dude, I have been trying to figure out what my October games are going to be. Because I definitely want to play... Because you don't watch horror movies. You're terrified of them. You couldn't even get through the pyramid. And I know you play Silent Hill, and like that photo game that from way back when, but those are quite a bit different than Until Dawn, which is very specifically a yes, you finished it, but barely. Not that I'm saying that that's wrong. I'm just saying that you and horror don't mix. Horror. Oh. Did you see that, guys? Did you see that? LS is such a good game. When you played Outlast too? Wow, I'm learning something new about you. Good, when I play horror games in October, you won't be like, I can't watch this. I was worried I was going to lose my audience of 1 to my horror games. Come on. Too busy being offended. I don't know why you would be. How many times have I've been told you don't do horror? God, my aim is very bad. Ooh, grunt armor. We got the armor. There we go. Outlast 2 is a very messed up game. I could only imagine what specifically triggers you, Jaspero, because there's so many moments in that game that are very triggering. Like that one place you go to with the orgy and the baby. And that's just me being as vague as possible. It gets a lot more messed up with flavor added to those keywords. Oh, I imagine. Ugh, yeah. That game is a lot. A lot. There's a lot going on in that game. Oh my goodness. Whew. I've been tired all day. Let's go to New Atlantic. Yeah, man, I just seen a Star Wars ship mod now. Even if the shapes don't entirely make sense. What Star Wars game? Give me a Star Wars game that I can play right now that lets me be a bounty hunter in space.